What's up, riders? Old man Ronin here. What a new perspective. And welcome to the channel. Yeah, I thought this would be a great way to introduce the backwards camera now that I've got my mount up there. And so we're going to go for a little ride. You notice we don't have any more sunshine. And it's a brisk 32 degrees, which is 0 in the Celsius. I'll still put it up there, but you all know what that is. So I thought you'd get a kick out of seeing me for a change instead of having the forward view. So we wanted to try out this perspective and see exactly what's going to happen with it. Now this will be a relatively short video for that reason, but we're just going to go for a little ride and talk a little bit. And you know, we're going to check different camera angles. Not necessarily today, but as we go, to see exactly how this is going to work out. I mean, like I mentioned before, this is kind of a new thing for me. Now, on my Harleys, I had places on the handlebars I could put the camera mount, but on this particular bike, you really don't have a lot of places because the handlebars got so much stuff on them and they're so low. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to put this GPS phone mount on as well too for the camera. And you can also see why I'm thinking about getting the taller windscreen as well, because it'll protect the camera a little bit more. Has absolutely nothing to do with the wind or the buffeting. So, oh, we got a bunch of doggies out here today. That's Bob. Hey Bob, how you doing? But like I said, I wanted to give you a new perspective. This is why I titled the video a new perspective, to show you a little bit different. And it may, you know, like I said, I've got the camera set on a linear attitude right now instead of a wide or a super wide. But you know, I wanted to give you the aspect of looking behind as well too, and it will show you some of the stuff behind us as we ride down. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to use it all the time, but for today we're going to use it maybe 60-40, because it is a beautiful day to ride. I mean, like I mentioned in the video you saw on Wednesday, where I was talking about the you know, the pandemic of getting out and riding. Well, this is one of the things I do anyways, is I'm going to get out and ride no matter what the temperature is, as long as it's not overly icy or overly snowy. I'm going to be on this motorcycle. I mean, it's kind of my my everyday go to work vehicle. So this is one of the things I do love about it. It literally can go anywhere, and so that's the reason why we're doing these videos like that. So, and cold air makes me sniffle, so if you hear a little that's what's going on. Now, people are going to ask what camera system I've got going on. Well, and I had a lot of questions for that on my email or on the comments, and I run a GoPro Hero 7 Black on the helmet, and that camera right there, the one that you're seeing me this way on, is a Hero 8 Black. And I've looked at the 9s, and they're really expensive, and I really don't like them. The 9, or the 8, excuse me, is what I do all my videos on from the shop. And I thought about getting another 7 for here, but I mean, I'm telling you, why bother? I don't, you know, I already have this, so I'm going to just use this. So I think it's working pretty good. We'll see here as we ride around. And you'll have to also notice that I do have my windscreen up a little bit too, because I have still not solved my my fogging problem. And like I said, when you've got temperatures that are freezing or below freezing, I don't know, man. I'll tell you, I wish I tried out a coating that you could wipe on and wipe off, and it absolutely did not work. Because it's on there right now, and no, it's not working. So I'm not going to tell you what it was. But to get to my main point about a new perspective, I think what we can do with this as well too, like we got on the Trans-American Trail, I can put it on a selfie stick, and we can shine it around, you know, like Norley does on Itchy Boots. You know, like I mentioned before, I really value her as a YouTuber, because given the fact that she's taken this bike all over the world and done amazing things with it, I think it's a tribute to not only her but the motorcycle as well too, which is one of the reasons why I bought the Royal Enfield Himalayan, is because I wanted something that was dependable, was light, and you're going to see a couple of really cool adventures here in the next couple of weeks I'd say the next month or so that we've got planned, that and some additions that you're going to be surprised. There'll be some purists that'll go, hey, what are you doing? Well, we'll have to leave that for then. But man, I'll tell you, cold day today. The cloud cover makes it really extra chilly, and even though we haven't had any rain, thank goodness, it's kind of bone-biting cold today. And but still, it's better than sitting in the house, and better than working. Well, it's not better than making money, but if I get enough views on this video, I'll be making money. Yay! Just not a lot. I mean, hey, a couple bucks here and there pays for gasoline, you know what I'm saying? You know, one of the things I have to do when I do the 2-camera system is I have to sync everything. And so how I do it is a little bit, I don't know, different than other people. I sit in the garage and I turn both cameras on, then I honk the horn real loud, and that gives me a place to start with the camera to look at that spike on the editor, and that way I can kind of line them up as best I possibly can. So hopefully you can see that it'll be good, and hopefully I'm not fogging up here too much on this corner, because I feel like I am. Which I'll raise the visor a little bit, and man, that'll suck the air right out of you, that cold air. Wow. Yeah, I gotta think. I mean, I really do love this helmet. I mean, it's an amazing helmet, but the big problem is it does fog up, and in really cold weather, that's going to be an issue for me. I'll have to figure out either something different, or and if you guys have any advice, put it in the comments. I mean, I get a lot of guys who know a lot that comment on my stuff. In fact, there's a lot of comments of guys that I think they know everything. I didn't say I thought they know everything. I think they know everything. No, that's part of life, man. You know, you got to take the good, the bad, and the funny at the same time, and there's a lot of funny on the internet. I haven't had to delete too many posts lately, but I did have to delete one here because I'm thinking about it. If you've ever watched some of the other YouTubers, what they'll do is a greeting. They'll say, "What's up, weirdos?" or "What's up, this?" or "What's up?" And I always say, "What's up, riders?" But I had a comment the other day. Actually, I've had a couple comments. I don't know if it's the same guy with different accounts or whatever, but he says, "You're a loser. You're riding Harley Davidson and you're riding Royal Enfield, the two worst motorcycles in the world. You should be riding brand B or brand D." And I went, nah, you know. But then I thought, maybe I should say, "Hello, fellow losers," at the beginning of all my my videos, and see what people think of it. But it's a little too derogatory. I don't think we'll go there. But it is kind of funny. So if you feel like I'm a loser because I'm riding a Harley or a Royal Enfield, well, that's on you, baby. Because I feel I'm a winner, and there's a lot of folks that feel the exact same way as I do. There's a thumbs up for you. I wonder what well, we'll get a good look here when we go around these corners on what it looks like from the back as we do we'll go on this gravel road as we do some of these corners. I'm curious how it looks for the on the back of the Royal Enfield as well too, the back view. Hey, I turned off the turn signal. Yeah, I know. I love the cheering children. That's one of my things I love to put on the video, whether I'm talking about a Patreon or whatever, because you know it's just fun. I really do enjoy doing these YouTube videos. They're a lot of fun for me, and they've kind of been not say a lifesaver, but they've kind of been a really fun distraction during this pandemic as well too. It's given me some really cool stuff to do, and so I'm really appreciative of all you guys watching me go out and ride my motorcycle. I love it, and I know there's a lot of folks that are still on lockdown, in particular overseas, and they don't get a chance to go riding like I do, and I feel for you bros, but and sisses, but you know, it is what it is. Anytime I'm out on the motorcycle, I'm enjoying life, and that's one of the things that I'm going to start doing some other type of videos as well too. There's going to be obviously some camping coming up. With me working on weekends, mostly with the food truck, it's hard for me to go do camping videos. I can do them during the week, but I'm going to start doing them when the weather breaks a little bit more. I don't really want to be cold. I mean, my God, I'm in my 60s, for God's sake. But I think we'll start doing some and get some other stuff ready. It's not that I have never done it. It's just that when I've got a warm bed, why? I mean, I live in the country, and I know if you're a city boy or a city girl and you don't get a chance to get out in the country and have a fire unless you go camping, I feel for you. But again, I can do that in my backyard. So, you know what I mean? It's kind of a hit or miss for me. I know a lot of guys love doing the motorcycle camping, and I do as well too. But I only like to do that usually on a trip, as opposed to like just going out for a weekend and going camping. Like I said, we've got a pretty nice little piece of property, and I can just go in my backyard and do that kind of stuff. And I know a lot of folks can't do that, but you know, hey, it is what it is. Well, I'm hoping you're enjoying this new perspective that we got on the motorcycle today. I think it's going to be fun, and like I said, I really needed this phone mount to get it to do exactly how I want it. I didn't want it too low that you'd be looking up my nose. I'd rather have it so you can see me kind of more loud. And in fact, I may even raise it a little higher. I've got all kind of these little bars that I can raise it higher with. But I think this perspective right here is pretty daggone good. Well, the bike is running great. I mean, one of the things that people ask me all the time is if I had any problem with the Royal Enfield, and I got to knock on wood, I have not had a problem yet, and that makes me really proud of how the motorcycle has been built. Like I said, I did the chain adjustment and cleaning. The cleaning was important because of all the salt we have, but the adjustment, I actually loosened it up and then put it back to where it was on that video to show you how to do it. I didn't obviously show you that I loosened it up, but that's what we did. There wasn't really any stretch in the chain, and I've had a few people ask me, boy, your chain stretched in that many? No, it really didn't. I just wanted to show you how to adjust it if you needed to. And that's one of the things that you have to do sometimes when you're on the doing the YouTube and things of that nature. You kind of have to pull a little to do a how-to, you have to kind of pull a little bit of shenanigans, and that's basically what I did. I pulled a little shenanigans to show you how to chain or to adjust your chain if you need to, because a lot of people don't know how to do that stuff. And I know there's a lot of YouTube experts out there that know it and have been doing it for at least 150 years. But a lot of people haven't, and the comments that I've been getting has been saying thank you, and I've been getting a lot of comments on how to take the tank off. You know, when I put this bar on, I took the tank off, and to be honest with you, I didn't really think it was that big a deal for people to learn how to take it off, but it is. And so I'm going to be, when I do some other mods, I'm going to take the tank off and show you how I do it in a step-by-step manner, like I did the windshield and the phone mount here. And I'll tell you what, the phone mount, I've made a few adjustments to it since I put it on originally, and when I do the review of it, I'll go through what the adjustments I did, and I think that'll be important for folks as well too, because there's some things that I think could be better on it, but when we get to the review, which won't be for a while, again, you all know that I like to do a long-term stuff, just hopping on something and telling you what I think. That's the first impression, and those are cool, but I would much rather do a review to tell you. In fact, I'm not even going to do a first impressions on this thing. I'm going to wait for the review, and I'll probably do that in about, well, I don't know, maybe a month or two, and tell you what I really think of it. Am I taking it off? No. So that will tell you that it is something that's going to stay on the bike, and so I do like it. But like I mentioned before, there will be some more in-depth review on some of the things I think could be improved. some of the things that I didn't listen to on the instructions that I think have made it better. And I think you'll get a kick out of it when that finally comes out, and that'll be down the road. But the video after this one will be a video, and it'll be a how-to in a way, but it's going to be a practical how-to. In other words, it's going to be something that I'm going to be using not on the Trans-America Trail and not on everyday riding, but on excursions that I make with my wife. So you'll see that in the near future. How you like those teasers, guys? I like teasing you. Man, it is cold today. Like I said, we've got just 32 degrees, but it is really, really cold. That wind is biting. There must be extra moisture in the air, because it is going right through the gloves and right through my boots. My HWK, no, not at all. And again, just a t-shirt and blue jeans on again today for that. But yeah, as far as my gloves and my boots, man, it's cutting right through it. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this short video today. If you did, make sure you give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share, comment. You know I read all the comments, and comment as many as I possibly can. So until next time, ride safe and keep her on two wheels, baby.